All right, hey yo guys, this is Cobra Awesome, and I'm back with another rant video. Today I'm gonna be talking to you guys about Boomerang. So, without wasting any more time, let's get straight into this video. So, where to start with Boomerang now? Um, it's still hard to believe that this logo, as you could see right here, um, is still a thing to this day. It's still there, and the bumpers and the 10-year-old kid announcer that tells you what's coming on next. All the bumpers, all the promos are still there to this day. There hasn't been a change, and I still don't like it to this day. I still don't like those bumpers. I still don't. I prefer the old bumpers from the good old days, right? So I want to tell you guys a little story on when I first saw this because it's been 10 years since the rebrand had happened back in 2015. So I want to tell you guys a little story on how I felt when I first saw the rebrand of Boomerang. So, all right. So let's rewind the tape. Let's go back to 2015, right? Um, I was going through a tough time at school. I was a senior, and I had to pass some exams, in order to graduate on time. So I spent a lot of time like studying hard, to pass those exams to graduate. That was my main goal. And yeah, I was going through a lot. Like I had no time to play any games or watch TV or anything like that. I was just busy, 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 busy. So it was tough. It was tough. So one day, um, I was in the living room and I was going through the channels and I see Boomerang, right? And I was like, it's been a while since I watched Boomerang, so let me just check it out. So I see it, and I see the Garfield show is on, and on the right bottom of the screen, I see I see this logo here, and I'm like, wait, is that the is that a? I was confused at first. Like, I'm like, wait, is that a new Boomerang logo? Like, I didn't know about this. So so when I watched it, the Garfield show, when the show had ended, I see the bumpers, and you hear that 10-year-old kid announcer voice. He's like, "You're watching Boomerang," and the next show would come on. Then I look at the schedule, and it's like back to back episodes of like the Garfield show, back to back of What's New Scooby Doo, uh, the Flintstones and Teen Titans Go and all these other shows that they were airing on Boomerang. And I'm like, what happened to the old bumpers? Like, what happened to Boomerang from Cartoon Network? It's all coming back to you. And the more I watched it, I was like, this cannot be real. Like, it could this be real? Like, I was like, I had to be dreaming or something. Like, please pinch me. Like, I had to be dreaming. Like, this cannot be real to me. So um yeah, and then I watched Jamie Snowden, known as Future Gohan SSJ2. Shout out to you, man. uh Him and Monsters Review did a rant talking about the Boomerang rebrand. This talking about the logo and stuff. They talked about like how terrible the logo is. They talked about how terrible the schedule is. They talked about the promos and bumpers are trash. They said everything about this Boomerang rebrand was horrible. They said like the old bumpers were better, Um, so I and they still have these bumpers and promos still to this day. Like, there hasn't been a change, and I feel like there has to be a change, because this logo here, it doesn't fit the channel. It doesn't fit. Like, the original logo made sense. It was a boomerang, and the slogan made sense. It's all coming back to you because they were bringing back the classic cartoons that you know and love and recognize when you were when you were a kid growing up in the 60s, 70s, and 80s, like the Flintstones and Tom and Jerry, Looney Tunes, all those good classic cartoons. But I mean, on the bright side, like in the recent years, like the channel has gotten a little better with the variety and bringing back the classic shows. But I, but the bumpers and the promos and this logo here is still it's still horrendous, and there hasn't been a change. There hasn't been a change. That's my biggest issue. Like there hasn't been a change because this stuff, it doesn't fit the channel. It doesn't fit the channel at all. I feel like the old bumpers, like with the toys and stuff, and the announcer, like everything made sense about Boomerang. You know what I mean? And I miss those days. I mean, the old bumpers has been there for many years. I get that, but if they were going to rebrand it and make that change at the time, they should have did it right, man. But I mean, Christina Miller was, joining in at that time, so that's when Cartoon Network went downhill, and you know the story, like Teen Titans Go and all that stuff. But this Boomerang rebrand from 2015, like 10 years ago now, it's atrocious, and it's still hard to believe it's still there to this day with all this stuff here. Like there hasn't been a change, and I feel like there needs to be a change after like 10 years now. So I still don't like it. I still don't. So that's why I'm doing this video, to talk about how I feel, because what I was seeing at the time was a nightmare. What I was seeing, like, oh my gosh. Um like there was like the promos of the bumpers, like it felt so lazy edited together. Like you could just tell, like the people who did it, like they just didn't care. They just didn't care. They just wanted to just like get it out of the door, and that's it. Because they were like, kids would watch it, like they wouldn't like, understand or anything like that. But we all 90s or early 2000s kids understand how this works. But this logo here, I can't stand it. I hate looking at it. Still to this day, I hate it so much. The worst decision. Whoever came up with this idea, like they need to be fired immediately. Like this is atrocious. Um, but post a comment down below, and tell me like how y'all feel like about the Boomerang rebrand from 2015. Like it's still there to this day. Like do you guys still like hate it? Like but as I said, like the channel has gotten better with variety of shows, but I mean, I feel like that's still not enough. Like I still feel like they need to make that change, like have another rebrand and make it like make it similar to like the old bumpers, but just make it like creative, like just do something, like um I don't know. I just can't stand this rebrand. I can't stand it at all. So that's why I'm doing this video, because after all these years of just looking at it and just being annoyed by it, and cringed, and it's disgusting, and it's ridiculous, man. Like I was shocked when I saw it, when I first saw it back then. I was very shocked when I first saw it. You know what I mean? Yeah. So the Boomerang rebrand from 2015 is trash. Like the one from 2000, the good old days, is so much better. Even though it's been there for a long time, but I would rather watch that than this. Like I would rather. And I'm sure many of you guys will do the same as well. But like, oh my gosh, yeah. I think this was the worst decision that Cartoon Network has made for Boomerang. Like just yeah, it doesn't fit the channel. It doesn't work. So it's been 10 years since the rebrand, and it's still there to this day, and and it's a shame. Uh, it's a shame. So post a comment down below and let me know how y'all feel about this, the rebrand. Like, do you guys still hate it? Do you guys still watch Boomerang like with this logo here still, like let me know in the comments. But please be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys for more rant videos. So thanks for watching and take care, guys. Bye.